Welcome to Nature Walk, the podcast where we explore the wonders of the natural world and the incredible creatures that call it home. Well, I'm your host, David, and I'm excited to share today's story with you. As we take our first steps into the world of nature, let's find ourselves in the aftermath of a powerful storm, Hurricane Helene, which left its mark on the states of North Carolina and Virginia. The storm brought with it intense flooding, strong winds, and a trail of destruction that would change the lives of both humans and animals. In the midst of this devastation, a team of biologists was working tirelessly to assess the impact of the storm on the local wildlife. Among them were researchers like Williams, who had spent over 25 years studying the unique ecosystem of the region, and Smith, who was dedicated to understanding the habits of one of the most fascinating creatures in the area, the hellbender. The hellbender, a type of salamander, is found in the rocky streams and rivers of Appalachia. These animals are incredibly resilient, but they're also facing numerous threats, including habitat destruction, pollution, and climate change. As Smith and his team ventured into the storm-ravaged landscape, they were met with a mix of good and bad news. While some areas seemed to have been spared the worst of the damage, others had been transformed beyond recognition. As we join Smith on his journey along the Holston River, we find him searching for signs of life among the rocks and boulders that line the riverbed. The storm has rearranged the landscape, creating new cavities and crevices that could potentially provide shelter for the hellbenders. But as he peers through his bathyscope, he's met with an unsettling silence. The story of the hellbender is a powerful reminder of the interconnectedness of our world. As we learn more about these incredible creatures and the challenges they face, we're also forced to confront the reality of climate change and its far-reaching consequences. The loss of habitat, the disruption of ecosystems, and the impact on human communities are all part of a larger narrative that binds us together. As we explore this complex web of relationships, we begin to see that the story of the hellbender is not just about one species, but about the delicate balance of our entire ecosystem. It's a reminder that our actions have consequences and that the health of our planet is inextricably linked to the health of its inhabitants. We'll be right back with more fascinating stories from the natural world on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk. I'm your host, David, and we're glad you're joining us again for another exciting segment of our show. Today, we're diving into a complex and concerning topic that affects not only the animal kingdom, but also raises questions about human ethics and responsibility. You might have heard about the long-tailed macaque, a species of monkey found in Southeast Asia, known for its intelligence and social behavior. However, behind the scenes of scientific research and conservation efforts, there's a thriving illegal trade of these animals that threatens their populations and challenges the very fabric of wildlife protection laws. Our story takes us to Cambodia and Vietnam, where allegations of monkey laundering have surfaced, involving breeding farms and international companies. It appears that some of these farms are falsifying records to make it seem like they're breeding monkeys for research purposes, when in reality, they might be capturing them from the wild. This not only distorts the true numbers of captive bred animals, but also fuels the demand for wild-caught monkeys, further endangering the species. At the heart of this controversy is Charles River Laboratories, a major player in the biomedical research industry, which has been accused of sourcing monkeys from these questionable breeding farms. Despite claims of commitment to compliance and opposition to illegal trade, the company's actions have raised more questions than answers. For instance, their recent report mentions efforts towards genetic testing to eliminate trafficked monkeys from their supply chain, but it lacks transparency about their suppliers and fails to address past incidents, such as the outbreak of diseases linked to monkeys sourced from suspect farms. The implications are far-reaching, involving not just the welfare of animals, but also human health risks due to zoonotic diseases. It's a complex web of wildlife trafficking, fraud, and suffering that demands attention and action from both the industry and regulatory bodies. As we navigate this challenging topic, it's essential to consider the voices of animal rights activists and scientists who are pushing for alternatives to animal testing and advocating for stricter enforcement of wildlife protection laws. The story of the long-tailed macaque serves as a stark reminder of the ongoing battle between conservation efforts and the forces driving species towards extinction. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk. I'm your host, David, and I'm excited to share with you a fascinating story about one of the most incredible creatures in the animal kingdom. Today, we're going on an adventure to the majestic Himalayas to learn about the magnificent yak. These incredible animals have adapted to thrive in one of the most inhospitable regions on Earth, where temperatures can drop to 40 degrees Celsius and oxygen levels are scarce. The yak's thick, warm coat is perfectly suited for this environment, with a unique undercoat that traps warm air next to their skin, keeping them cozy even in the harshest conditions. But yaks are more than just impressive creatures. They're also a vital part of the ecosystem. Their hooves help aerate the soil, improving its quality, and their nutrient-rich dung acts as a natural fertilizer, supporting a diverse web of life. They even serve as prey for large predators like the Tibetan wolf and the snow leopard. In addition to their ecological importance, yaks have been an essential part of human life in the Himalayas for centuries. Their milk is rich in fat, making it perfect for producing butter, cheese, and yogurt, staples in the diets of local communities. The yak's fur is also highly prized for its heat retention, durability, and elasticity, making it ideal for crafting ropes, clothing, tents, and blankets. As we learn more about these incredible animals, we're reminded of the importance of conservation efforts to protect them and their habitats. Yak calves are born after a gestation period of around 260 days, and females typically give birth only every 2 years. Caring for and protecting these young ones is crucial for ensuring the species' survival and maintaining the delicate balance of their ecosystem. As we conclude our journey to the Himalayas, I hope you've been inspired by the remarkable story of the yak. These magnificent creatures are a true symbol of resilience and adaptation, and a testament to the incredible diversity of life on our planet. That's all for today's Nature Walk. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep exploring your natural world.